Hey there and welcome back. As the new school year approaches, if your child has dyslexia, now is the time to set the tone for success, not just academically, but emotionally too. Today, I'm walking you through a back-to-school checklist to make sure your student starts the year with the right supports, the right services, and the confidence to use them. Let's dive in. Step 1. Review the IEP or 504 plan before those school supplies get packed and schedules finalized. Take a moment to pull it up and review what accommodations are listed. Are they still appropriate for this year? Does the plan reflect their current reading, writing, and classroom needs? Because here's the truth. Don't assume the teacher has read it. Unfortunately, many classroom teachers never see the full plan, or they only receive a summary. And that means you have to be the bridge. Step 2, proactively contact the teacher or teachers. As soon as you know your child's teacher or teachers, if they're in middle school or high school, send a short, friendly email. Introduce yourself, briefly explain your child's learning profile, attach a summary of accommodations and support needs, and invite them to reach out with any questions. And if your child's in elementary, this is the parent's primary responsibility. But starting in middle school, this becomes a golden opportunity to start building your child's self-advocacy muscles. You can even help them write their own email or practice introducing themselves in person before school starts. Step 3. Teach your child their accommodations. This is critical. If your child doesn't know what support they're supposed to get, how can they ask for it? Before the first day of school, sit down and go over what accommodations they have, like extra time, audiobooks, or maybe a reduced assignments, what it looks like in the classroom, and how to ask for it if it's not provided. Accommodations aren't a crutch, they're a bridge to equal access. We can't always change how content is delivered, but we can build scaffolds to help dyslexic learners reach the same goal as their peer. Step 4, for IEP students, understand the support minutes. If your child's on an IEP, pay close attention to direct service minutes, especially if they're receiving dyslexia intervention. Here's what to know. In elementary school, services are often pull out and more consistent. And in middle and high school, services become generic, less frequent, and less effective, often just 30 minutes twice a week. And it can look like that in elementary also. And when you factor in travel time to the resource room, they may have little to no instruction time left. Here's your action step. Interview the dyslexia teacher. Ask them, what evidence-based program are you using, if any? And what is the fidelity standard of that program? Meaning, what did the author say the research was based on? How often or how long? That makes it evidence-based. You also need to know what is the credentialing or training of that dyslexia interventionist, and how do you individualize instruction for my child? And lastly, and very importantly, how often will I receive progress data? Just because a school uses a curriculum with a well-known name doesn't mean it's being delivered the right way. And effectiveness depends just as much on the teacher's experience and consistency. If what they're offering isn't aligned with research or your child's needs, call an IEP meeting because you have the right to ask for changes. And your final step is that you need to empower your child every step of the way. Whether your child's 8 or 18, self-awareness is key. Support them in reflecting on what's hard, what helps, how to talk about their learning experience differences with pride and not shame. You need to let them know that dyslexia doesn't mean you're broken. It means your brain works differently. And that difference comes with strengths. The earlier they learn to explain what they need, the more confident and capable they'll feel when those moments of struggle arise. Getting ready for school isn't just about pencils and planners. It's about preparation, communication, and setting your child up for long-term success. You are your child's biggest advocate, but over time, you'll pass that torch. And this back-to-school routine helps build the skills, confidence, and support system to make that possible. always know that experienced professionals such as those at Dyslexia On Demand are available to help to guide you in making the important decisions to guarantee learning success for your child.